And I'm back. More Spirit of Justice. Feels like forever since I did these videos because it has been. I didn't want to do anything over the weekend, but then it got super freaking cold for the last couple of days, so I didn't really want to do anything. So it's been like days since I've been at, since I've done the chapter with Phoenix and Kurai. But we're going back to Japanifornia, and we're going to be focusing on Apollo and Athena, and specifically Trucy, because Trucy actually gets something to do. I've been talking about this all through Dual Destinies, because this is the most that Trucy's gotten since. And it'll be the most she gets after that, so I'm going to enjoy it. This is a pretty good case. And this is going to be an Apollo-centric one, but hey, let's go. The Magical Turnabout.
Behold my might!
Shame on you, Mr. Rias!
No!
Using magic for evil!
Plop! Nice. Remember when Apollo Justice was all about magic and stuff? Finally! We get more of that. And that's how the evil magician, Mr. Rias, was defeated. I'm glad I don't have to do any more rapping or metal voices now. See you for Act 2, everybody! Brava! Brava, Trucy! Oh, Apollo, wasn't that a great trick? You bet! Never seen such a great magic act. Did you know they even featured Trucy's show on TV this morning? Penrose Theater. Well-known gateway to success for entertainers. It's here that the famous theater will finally get to see Trucy Wright's Trucy and Grammarly Land. I haven't said that in a while. Grammarly! The long-awaited revival of the magic of true Grammarly. Wow, explains why there's a TV crew here. This is the perfect opportunity to promote the Right Anything agency, too. After all, people look up things that they see on TV, right? Wouldn't they just be looking up the talent part and not the law part? Well, yeah, you're right. We'd get nothing but requests from Trucy's fans, wouldn't we? Oh well, guess we'll just have to make it the old-fashioned way. Like, cross-examining fish. And parrots, and spirit mediums, and undead ladies, and loan sharks. Anyway, my name's Apollo Justice. I'm a rookie lawyer with only about 2 years of experience. We're here to see Trucy's magic show. She's a fellow member of her agency. Came on behalf of our boss, Mr. Wright, who's away on a trip. Oh, did you hear? Even though it's only her debut, her shows are completely sold out. Really? That's amazing. Viola, a star is born. Who knows how far? Who knows how far she'll go? Had to put the emphasis on the right syllable. At this rate, nothing in the world could stop us. You do realize this has nothing to do with you, right? This is Athena Sykes. She's another member of our agency. She may not look it, but at just 19 years old, she's a lawyer. What do you do you mean she may not look it? Of course I look the part. Care to explain how exactly? Come on, have a heart, will you? Stop treating me like a child. Gadget around Athena's neck just spoke just now is Widget. Widget helps Athena out with her special field of expertise, analytical psychology. He also has a habit of blurting out anything she's really thinking. Yeah, this little guy could be a little unruly at times. Hey, upgrade me already! Your attention, please. The show will restart after a 20-minute intermission. We ask that you please be back in your seats before the next act. Thank you. Hey, why don't we go say hi to Trucy in her dressing room? Oh, yeah! Let's go see the big star. I'm so nervous. What should I say to her? Whatever you usually say to her in the office every day. Blech. Yeah, jeez. That's a lot of tools. That's a lot of stuff. So this is Trucy's dressing room? Looks like she's busy over there with someone. Could you sign this, please? Sure thing. It's just the one sheet on a clipboard, right? Fan asking for the autograph, maybe? I don't know. Looks like some sort of contract. Thank you very much. I'll get this to the producer right away. Great, thanks. Oh, Polly, Athena, you came. Of course. Congratulations on your big debut. Thanks. Who was that just now, by the way? Somebody from Take-Two TV. They want to turn my magic show into a TV special. They're planning on broadcasting it nationwide. Can you imagine? Wow, you really are a big star. Hey, can I get your autograph later? Sure. My signature's in high demand today. Would you like one too, Polly? Yeah, actually, I would. Oops! Ran out of flyers, so I'll have to send your forehead instead. Hey, knock it off! Look, just forget about the autograph. This is Trucy Wright. She's a magician, Mr. Wright's adopted daughter. She's becoming quite renowned in the magic world for her impressive skills. A lot of people get this wrong, but Apollo's actual job is to be my magic assistant. No, you're the one who's getting it wrong. I love how they narrate to nobody. It's as if I was talking, because I talk to myself all the time. Why do you think I'm so confident in my voice sometimes, whether I'm right or wrong? Remember, kids, practice is everything, even if you do it to nobody. What kids watch my stuff? Whatever. Anyway, ooh, think you could do that trick you always do at the office? Okay. Behold, the wondrous magic that can make anything disappear. 3, 2, 1, ta-da! Blech. My magic panties are an extra-dimensional galaxy. They went from space to a galaxy now. Okay, but why do you always have to make my attorney's badge disappear? Well, that's because out of everyone at the Write Anything agency, you're the one I get the best reaction out of. Doesn't make me poor badge feel any better. Thanks again for inviting us. Thank you for coming. Your shows are sure packs wallop. Nearly fell out of my seat when the dragon showed up. When it attacked you? That was terrifying, even though I knew it was just part of the show. That's good, because the trick is the crowning glory of Act 1. I'm really glad you're enjoying the show. Heard your shows are completely sold out. They say your fans are all buying tickets, all over the tickets the instant they became available. Like hungry wolves going after prey. Sounds like you made a loyal pack of followers already. But you two are the only ones that get a special VIP invitation from me. Today's just a dress rehearsal for performers, staff, family, and friends. A general A general probe, huh? That's what they call it in Germany. The real show isn't until the day after tomorrow. By the way, are you finally going to do that magic panties trick on stage? Sorry to disappoint, but my next trick is completely new. I'm debuting it today. Ooh, new trick, huh? You gonna chop Apollo into lawyer bits? Funny. I don't ever recall agreeing to anything like that. Well, that does sound like a good idea. Today's trick's a totally new Troop Gramarye original. The entire future of the troupe is riding on the success of the trick. How so? I love her determined face, because she usually sometimes bounces up and down. The show is really important to me. It isn't like any other of the other shows I've done. As the rightful heir to the Troop Gramarye repertoire, this show is my first chance to unveil the tricks I've inherited. Troop Gramarye, huh? Yeah, got a poster of them hanging right over there. Feels like it's been ages since I've seen a picture of them. Troop Gramarye was a group of magicians who dominated the magic world in their day. Trucy's the sole heir to the troupe's entire repertoire. Who's that guy in green and purple? Oh, it's the great Mr. Rias, the other magician in today's show. He used to belong to Troop Gramarye too, a long time ago. So tell us more about this special magic you're gonna do. It's a secret Troop Gramarye trick. Left behind by my late granddaddy, Magnifi Gramarye. It's never been performed before, so this is the first time it'll ever be seen by the public. Grand unveiling, huh? No wonder she's been working so hard. Trucy inherited all of Troop Gramarye's magics from her father when he died. And the troop's entire legacy is now riding on her shoulders. No wonder she's feeling pressure. Looks like everything's going well today, though. Meaning that last trick was perfect. Grace under pressure, that's me. After all, a true entertainer. What is she, a circus performer now? After all, a true entertainer always keeps a smile on her face. It's a true Gramarye creed. It's hard to believe you accomplished so much even though you're still in high school. But to tell the truth, I'm actually pretty nervous. Who wouldn't be? Oh, I bet this would do the trick. You'll be fine! If anybody can do it, you can! Holy, that was just the boost I needed. Thanks. Paula's Fine sure has a way of really hitting you right in the heart. And in the ears. Enough ragging on my voice already. Trucy. Oh, it's Bonnie, okay. Oh, hi, Bonnie. I don't know if my voice could go mousy. It's almost time for the second act. That's about my best I'm gonna get. Oh, okay, thanks. Well, Apollo, Athena, enjoy the rest of the show. Break a leg. Not literally. I will. It'll be Apollo's leg. With a magic stick. Hope her new trick goes well. Hey, this Trucy we're talking about. She'll be fine. I wouldn't be so sure. Huh? Oh, wait. Oh, it's Bonnie. I thought her producer showed up. I wouldn't be so sure. Performing magic is like walking a tightrope. There's always an element of danger. One little mistake can even cost you your life, you know. I wonder if she'll make it across today. What do you mean by that? Oh, nothing. If you excuse me. She's gone. What was that all about? Judging from what she said, I'm gonna guess she's probably a magician too. Come on, we gotta get back to our seats! Ow, stop pulling! Okay, let's see. Guess it's time to move. Do 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 do. Penrose Theater. Hurry up! It's about to start. I want to see what her next trick is. You're really wound up today, aren't you? Why don't you just take your seat and try to relax? Whoa, look! There's a TV reporter over there. With a TV camera and everything. Oh yeah, baby! You sit down, you're blocking people's view. I feel like I'm babysitting here. Hello, everyone. I'm reporting from the beautiful Penrose Theater, where the public performance of Trucy and Grammarlyland begins in just 2 short days. But today, they very kindly agreed to give us a sneak preview. Isn't this exciting? Apollo, do you think it was on TV just now? I know. You were disgracing our entire agency, that was for sure. Hey, what the heck's that supposed to mean? Oh, here it comes.
Now, give up your dastardly ways!
Duh.
Huh? Over here.
Duh.
Come now, Mr. Hat. Offer the girl's life up to Mr. Rias and bring him back to life.
Whoa!
What?
Just when and how did she make the switch?
You won't be reviving anyone today.
Wow, that was amazing! I had no idea how she escaped. Glad Trucy's escape trick worked without a hitch. Uh-oh. And when I open the coffin, like this, inside you see a very dead guy. Mr. Rias? How? I wonder what's going on. He's not getting up. Oh! Wow, that's a disaster. Ah, crap. What just happened? Whoa, man, an accident? Is, like, that guy dead? Wait, that's not part of the act? Attention, please! For your own safety, we ask everyone please evacuate the building. What's going on? Is Trucy okay? Outside, everyone! Evacuate immediately, please! Hey, stop grabbing at me! Trucy! Shit. He kicked us out. Hey, what gives? Will somebody tell us what's going on? Poor Trucy. Hope she's okay. Hey, here comes that staff member. Your attention, please. We regret to inform that today's show has been canceled. What? I was looking forward to the rest of it. Very sorry, but the theater's on lockdown pending a police investigation. Excuse me. Is it because of that incident? That man in the coffin, is he? Well, we're still trying to figure that out, so I can tell you that Miss Wright is fine. She wasn't injured, so please don't worry. Oh, thank goodness she's okay. Hey, you there! Uh-oh. The heck's going on? Wouldn't even let me. He wouldn't even let me in. Me, for crying out loud. Oh, Mr. Rettins. I think it's Rettins. Rettins. Let's go Rettins. I like Rettins. It's just smarmy. Mr. Rettins. There's an accident in the show. An accident? Great. Just great. That's all I need right now. Do you have any idea how much money we're sinking into this? And you are? The man behind the scenes, that's who. That's a fine kettle of fish, let me tell you. Spinning all that's gonna be a real pain in my posterior, you believe you me. Spinning? As in covering it up? Look, I gotta get inside. Seriously, can't the guy catch a break around here? Routines! Smarm! Well, there he goes. Why don't we go back to the office for now? I'm sure Trucy will call us once things settle down. I guess you're right. I still wonder how those 3 boxes balance on that precarious position. That's no use. I can't get a hold of Mr. Wright. It's almost like he's in court or something. I wonder if something happened to him. Oh yeah, I'd say a lot happened to him. Maybe he got caught up in some kind of trouble again, as always. Yeah, trouble always follows him like iron fillings to a magnet. Hey Apollo, speaking of Kurine, they're showing something on TV. There's been some surprising news coming out of the Kingdom of Kurine. The country recently saw defense attorney Phoenix Wright win a non-guilty verdict. The first verdict of its kind in 23 years. Mr. Wright won a trial in Kurine? The lawyers are said to be highly disrespected in the Kingdom of Kurine. So Mr. Wright's win was an upset victory amidst entrenched hostility. Wow, did you hear that? First time in 23 years! Yeah, but what was he doing in court over there in the first place? Thought he just went for a visit. So he was in some kind of trouble, just like we thought. Next, an update on the unfortunate incident that occurred in Penrose Theater. Hey, now they're talking about the accident at Trucy's show. Famed magician, the great Mr. Rias, was skewered with a sword and died on the spot. Oh no, so he really is dead. And now, here is the footage of that deadly moment. Well, they're not showing the body, and I definitely saw Mr. Hat going up into the thing. Mr. Rias' body is invisible in the footage, but there's still very shocking images. The magician, Trucy Wright, is reportedly still only a high school student. Could it be that this unfortunate accident happened to a lack of proper training? Did the young magician have enough experience, preparation, and knowledge? Some might say the true Grummarie should be held accountable for this incident. Hey, what kind of biased reporting is that? Yeah, making it sound like it was all Trucy's fault. Oh, we've just received more breaking news. Oh my! The young magician in question is now under arrest on the charge of involuntary manslaughter. What? We'll keep you updated on this unfortunate tale unfolds. Please stay tuned. Trucy's under arrest? She can't be! Apollo, we gotta do something! Yeah, let's go down to the detention center right away. before I forget, I'll just take 2 things down. I don't need this. I know what I'm doing. I'm following a guide. I'm following a guide, damn it. Uh-oh. Poor Trucy. What can we even say? Oh! Polly! Athena! Trucy, are you okay? I'm fine. Don't worry about me. So the news and the incident on TV. Guess I can't Houdini my way out of this one. Got arrested and everything. You see, I'm the one who caused the accident. That's not true, right? To be honest, I don't really know. I have no idea how an accident like that could have happened. The trick went off without a hitch. I'm sure of that much. So the police just won't listen to me. There's the huff. There we go. You've already decided it was all my fault. I'm exhausted after all their questions. Looks like she's been able to hang in there at least. Yeah, she really is one tough cookie. She pushed 40 boulders! No, she made them disappear into her magic panties. I'm sure she could pull that one off. I know you're tired, but can you tell us a little bit more about the accident? Of course! Ask me anything. I'll be fine. For starters, can you help us understand what happened? In today's show, there was a dead body in the coffin. How did that happen? Some kind of accident? I don't really know. The coffin was supposed to be empty when I opened it. But instead, Mr. Rias's body was in there. Must have been a huge shot for you. And when the dragon set piece fell down at the end, was that an accident too? It must have been. I have no idea how or why that happened either. Nothing went the way it was supposed to. I still can't believe Mr. Rias is actually dead. As tough as she is, this is something that's taken a toll on her. But how did Mr. Rias's body get in the coffin in the first place? Trucy, we need you to tell us the secret of that trick. You know what they say? A magician never reveals their secrets. I guess I should make an exception this time. If you ever tell anybody, I'll make you my guinea pig for every single new magic trick. Don't worry. I'm a lawyer, remember? Client confidentiality is part of my job unless it's part of the trial. So, let's call this trick Trucy's Great Escape. How'd you get out of the coffin? Alright, here goes. I'll reveal the trick just for you two. Prepare yourself for an exclusive explanation by magical girl Trucy Wright. There's a secret trap door in the stage that leads down to an understage passage. Trap door? So when'd you do the slip? Remember when Mr. Hat was on stage holding a sword next to the coffin? Well, by then I'd already escaped through the coffin and was waiting under stage. While I was down there, I did several things to get ready. What technique? Okay, so what happened? Mr. Hat was quickly raised up the catwalk by a wire. There's a cushion up there that acts as a shock absorber when he hits it. Meanwhile, I popped back up on the stage through a different trap door. And voila! The switch is complete. I had no idea all of this was happening. I was convinced you were still in the coffin. That's what professional magicians do. They make their audience see something that really isn't there. In other words, you make us see illusions, right? We call it misdirection. While we keep you busy believing one thing, we're making something else happen. See, this is a sort of pro wrestling trick. It's the idea of suspension of disbelief. An idea for me with this sort of thing and why I'm interested in this is the suspension of disbelief. You know it is a show. but you get swept up in it depending on how good the illusion is, where you can't really see, you know, depending on just how intricate the design is, you're just like wowed still. You allow yourself to fall for it. What we say there really isn't. What we say isn't there actually is. I get it. It's kind of like a magical bluff. There's no escaping the fact that the victim's body was actually in the coffin. It wasn't empty like it was supposed to be. That's the part I don't understand. The last thing in the world I expected to see was Mr. Reyes. Could he have climbed in there by mistake? We should get back to asking Trucy about the accident. Can you tell us more about the victim? Who exactly is the great Mr. Reyes? You said he used to belong to the Troupe Grimerie, right? Wait, you didn't know who the great Mr. Reyes is? He's super famous! He's all people talk about on TV. Really? Just assumed he was one of her assistants. Way to diss the dead, Apollo. So how did the two of you come to perform together? Well, like I said, he used to be a member of Troupe Grimerie. He was a protege of my granddaddy, Magnifique Grimerie. So the TV station arranged for us to perform together this time because of the connection. Did he continue performing as a magician? No. He got injured while he was practicing a show about 13 years ago. That's why he left the troupe. After that, he took a break from magic for a while. Pretty sure it was a recent thing, him getting famous again. I only started seeing him on TV again maybe last year. I have nothing but respect for Mr. Reyes as a magician. I can't tell you how sad I am it happened. I can't imagine how traumatic this must be to have someone die in your big show. But, hey, don't worry, I'm fine. I have to stay strong for my fans. Uh-oh. Ah, crap. My bracelet's reacting. Present attorney's badge on... I'm fine. Okay. People tend to unconsciously tense up when they're trying to hide something. So I pick up on their distress. The bracelet around my wrist gets tight. So I guess this means Trucy's trying to hide something from me. So this is an easy tutorial, I guess. I can see things others can't. Slightest twitch, gesture, or change in an expression. I can see it all when I'm concentrating intensely like this. And when people are feeling nervous, they sometimes reveal a certain habit or tell. I'll just shift my viewpoint until I find it. Well. Okay, I think I found it. Man, her eyes are darting around. Now to listen carefully to every word, and what she's getting shifty-eyed over.
Gotcha!
Come on, Trucy, you should know by now you can't hide anything from me. Don't tell me your bracelet reacted. Yup. And here I thought my smile was gonna do the trick. Looks like I broke the first rule of being a magician. A true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face, right? I remember hearing you say that before. That's right. It's a Grimerie motto my daddy used to say before he passed away. I'll never forget it. It's one of those few precious memories I have of him. But you can't keep everything inside. You'll burst. Why don't you tell me what's bothering you? I can't. If I did, you wouldn't believe in me anymore. It's not true. As an entertainer, you believe in always keeping a smile on your face. And as a lawyer, I have a belief that's important to me as well.
Take that!
Your attorney's badge? I swore on this badge I would always believe in my clients to the bitter end. That's the cornerstone of being a good lawyer. Mr. Wright taught me as much. So no matter what you tell me, I'm gonna keep on believing in you. All I ask is for you to have a little faith in me, too. Alright. Thanks, Polly. Polly, what if I made a mistake? What do you mean? What if it really was me who stabbed him? What makes you say that? Well, with my escape trick, I used both a real sword and a rubber sword. I switched the real for the rubber sword just as soon as I stab it. Just before I stab it, so even if somebody had been in there, rubber sword shouldn't have hurt them. But Mr. Rios was found dead. I know! Just doesn't make any sense. This is reminiscent of the Alec Baldwin thing. I think they forgot. They ended up not proving him, guilty or whatever, but I think it was the switching the prop for the real one. I forget, was this the reason, like, Brandon Lee also got hurt too, or is that some other reason? But I know for sure it's like switching a prop for the real thing is what causes accidents on sets in movies, so this is kind of a similar idea. I know I swapped the sword. You're absolutely sure? Positive! I've practiced that trick hundreds of times with no mistake. I remember very clearly swapping the sword this time too. But could I have made a mistake this time? Could you really have? Maybe I really did kill Mr. Rios. Trucy, the worst possible mistake I could make. Such a horrific accident right in the middle of my show, and yet all I can think about is, now that this has happened, Dramarine will get his performance rights pulled. There'll never be another show. Everything my family worked so hard will be gone forever. They worked so hard for will be gone forever. Poor Mr. Rios had his whole life and a great career ahead of him. I ruined everything. I destroyed it all. I took it all away. Polly, I'm ready to pay for what I did. Trucy, I don't think you could do, and I don't think you did, anything wrong. You don't? I had one question going through my mind the whole time. Was this accident really your fault? What do you mean? I don't have any proof or anything, it's just, I don't think you'd ever make a mistake like that. Apollo? I saw how hard you worked on your tricks, staying up late every night to practice. And I know you. You always get everything picture perfect. Nobody's perfect all the time. Still, I think someone else, or something else, caused Mr. Rios' death, not any mistake of yours. After all, you're sure you swapped the swords, right? Yes, I remember doing it. And I just know it wasn't your fault. But how can you say that? You don't have any proof it wasn't me. I mean, I know you're a great lawyer, Polly, but I believe in you. And I believe in your skill as a professional magician. So I'm gonna prove your innocence. Don't worry. You're gonna be fine! Thank you, Apollo. Thank you for believing in me. I'm gonna believe in you too. Good. I'm sorry. I need a tissue. Never seen Trucy cry like this before. She always seems so strong. But maybe sometimes she's putting on a brave face. She's still just a kid, after all. So I have to ask to make it official, but will you let me defend you? Yes! I'm counting on you! I don't want to have to cancel the show on its opening day. Right. She seems fine now. Trucy, let's win this trial together! Unlike some people. Blech. Well, I better get right to investigating. Come on, Athena, wipe that nose and let's go. Excuse you! You see any snot on my face, Apollo? Yeesh. Talking about emotional roller coasters, he's about to kick something. We need to investigate the stage at Penrose Theater where the body was found. Yeah, hope no one will try and stop us. If you're going to the Penrose Theater, can I ask a favor? What is it? I left a very special notebook behind in my dressing room. Sure, we can pick it up for you. That notebook's really, really important to me. I don't know what I'd do if anybody read it. I wonder what's in it. Dude, it's a personal diary. My notebook's in the blue handbag. It's big and black, you can't miss it. Thanks in advance. With that, I gotta go. It seems like they got more questions. Alright, see you later. So should we investigate the stage first or get the notebook? I'd say get the notebook. But for now, I'm gonna call this an episode, get a short break. So I'll see you next time.